if we move on to that now and look at, now, so far you're comparing 16 years of PDP to 3 years of the APC. Is that a fair comparison?
It's not how long, it's how well. From 1999 to 2015, we had about 4 presidents. Obasanjo came in, he established a good government, and people really benefited a lot from it. Most of the infrastructure you rely on today are the creation of Obasanjo Atiku regime. After that, President Marumoya of blessed memory came into it before Jonathan. You can't tell me that all of them, they brought in programs that try to bring life to Nigerians, and people enjoy their regime. What they are talking about now is they are not as pauperized as we have as today. Nigerians are complaining, no food. What we are saying is that if your policy cannot bring food on the table, nobody will support you. You can make mistakes, and if you know you can make, not in all ramifications of government that PDP made mistakes. What about this regime? The former SDF, you are talking about anti-corruption, which is part of the goal, the main objective of this regime under APC. Some of their members are involved. Are they being tried? Is that not selective judgment? You have just referred to an issue now of court making rulings and judgment and not being obeyed by government. And under Section 2, supremacy of the law. Once the court made pronouncement, you are bound to live by it. But if the government in power refuses to comply with order of the court, you now want ordinary citizens to comply. That's why we have chaos all over.
Mr. Olatoye,
all over. These are issues that Nigeria...
Mr. Olatoye, let me pick you up on, my apologies to just butt in here, but let me pick you up on this very important issue also, when Mr. President gave that go-ahead for the release of $1 billion for the fight against insurgency and other crimes in the country. And your party, the PDP, has actually come out to ask Nigerians to reject that approval of $1 billion. Why do you think that your party is averse to fighting the war against corruption, to fighting the war against insurgency, and the war against criminality in the country using those funds?
Thank you. The belief of the party from our research is that they want to use the money for politics, not to fight corruption or to fight insurgency. Remember, PDP established all anti-corruption agencies today.
How did you come to that conclusion as a party? Did you come with an empirical statistics? Do you have evidence to show that the APC wants to use that money for politicking as to what it says it will use that money for?
That is the perception of reasonable Nigerians. We are talking about hunger. You are talking about fighting Boko Haram. And in one breath, you claim you have already you have defeated Boko Haram. This thing was claimed by the military. Why are you now reinventing money into it? Why don't you go into gainful employment for Nigerians? A lot of undergraduate graduates that are not employed. Why don't you bring up programs that will engage these people economically so that they will be part of the laughing Nigerians? They are suffering. People graduated from university and polytechnic or what have you for almost 6-7 years. No job, no employment, and you are talking that you want to use $1 billion to fight insurgency. And you have claimed that you have already defeated insurgency before. That was the claim of the military. They said the issue of Boko Haram, they've dealt with them and we should live a normal life. But tomorrow, they will say, this is what we call policy instability. If you know, and that shouldn't be the focus alone. You cannot say you are fighting insurgency and as a result, Nigerians will suffer. From 2015 to date, as your pulse improved, the penury is too much. People are complaining of hunger, no employment, no medical facilities. And these are issues that government needs to take up. So what we are saying is that don't spend such money, spend it into other sectors of the economy that can bring good life to Nigeria. That is our take.
Mr. Olatoye, your party apologized to Nigerians, and here you said that if you say we made
apologize,
hold on. You said if Nigerians say we made mistakes, we apologize, but it's not in every area that the PDP made mistakes in 16 years. There were developmental projects and all of that. But even in the course of these conversations, you've talked about the things that the current administrations and the party is doing wrong. What solutions would you prefer now? instance, security. What solutions can you give? In the area of economy, what solutions can you prefer now?
Thank you. And I will talk first in the area of economy. If people are gainfully employed, the issue of tension will definitely down. Let the government attract foreign investors to Nigerians and create an enabling environment that can make it work. 2, let the current government, because the serving personnel, they are overdue. There are better Nigerians who can make this government move forward. But the declaration you made now, you have already put them to the field as political coordinators, not as government officials. These are issues. If you really want to change things, this is not the time to say you want to declare and contest for election. This is time how to resolve Nigerian economic problem. So you bring life back to the people.
You know, Mr. Musa, we had on the program a few days ago the senior special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, and he said that the reason why the president made the declaration when he did at the NEC meeting was because of the upcoming convention, and that he wanted to make sure his intention was known before the party goes into congresses. Now, that is a bit at odds with what the president has said in London, where he said that I essentially did it because I was hearkening to the call of Nigerians that speculation was too rife and I needed to clarify. What is the actual position? And do you think the president was in any way being disingenuous with what he said?
No, but actually I can't talk for, I'm not a member of the presidency, I'm a member of the party. But I believe part of what the president said, I have not seen any contradiction between the statement of Femi Adesina and the president. Like he said, he decided to make that declaration because there are too much speculation. And part of it is that we are going for party congresses. And after that, by June, we'll have party congresses. By December, we're going for the party primaries, presidential primaries, November, other primaries. So in a president, unlike other politicians, he doesn't want to deceive anybody. He wants, if there are other contenders, to know that, to know that he is contesting, so that they can do all what they can during the what, you want, sorry?
Yeah, Mr. Musa, we have to actually close the segment for want of time. I'm sorry. We'll have to end it there. With us on the program this morning has been Barrister Wahab Olatoye, former Majority Leader of the Osun State House of Assembly and a member of the PDP, and Mr. Sunusi Musa, a member of the APC. We thank you for coming on the program, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.